In the xy plane above, a point not shown with coordinates st lies on the graph of the linear function f. If s and t are positive integers, what is the ratio of t to s? This is a linear function, and the question combines linear functions with a concept about ratios. So let's think about this. We are told that there is a point called st that lies on this line. It's just not shown where it is. So the first thing that comes to mind here is if you have a line, it means that you had to have an equation that caused you to have this line right here. So we can try to come up with an equation, a slope-intercept form equation that looks like y equals mx plus b. How do we approach this? Well, we are given one of the points, and we can see that another clear, distinct point that we can come up with is 0, 0. This graph does cross through the origin, so we know that another point we could use is 0, 0. So now that we have 2 points, we can find the slope of it. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we can simply call these values x1, y1 and x2, y2. So finding slope here should be pretty straightforward. We'd have 6 minus 0 over 3 minus 0. So we can tell the slope of this equation is 2. With that said, we can write the equation as y equals 2x plus the y-intercept, which we can see the y value is 0. So y equals 2x plus 0. But in fact, we don't even have to write the plus 0. It just doesn't make any sense to have it there. So now that we have an equation of the line, we can think of it this way. If we were going to come up with more points to this line, let's just pick some random x values. For instance, 2, 3, and 4. So we can take this 2, plug it in here. What is that? 2 times 2 is 4. Take the 3, plug it in there. 2 times 3 is 6. Take the 4, plug it in there. 2 times 4 is 8. So remember what they're doing in this question. They're renaming the x and y to s and t. This is like s and this is t, because they're saying that there's a point on the line called s and t. And the question is, what is the ratio of t to s? So t to s means you have to say 4. We just use this first point here as an example. We're trying to do the ratio of t to s. So we can do 4 to 2, which simplifies to what? 2 to 1. Let's try another one. If we tried 6 to 3, let's try this second point here. 6 to 3 simplifies to 2 to 1. Try the last one. 8 to 4 also simplifies to 2 to 1. So you can see that the consistent ratio of t to s here is c, 2 to 1. And that's the answer to this question.